Men keep asking the same question. Why did she choose me? Why didn't she choose me? What do women actually want? You've heard 1,000 opinions: money, status, looks, height, success. But here's the hard truth most men never learn. Women choose men for one core reason, and everything else is secondary. Not because men aren't valuable, not because women are shallow, but because biology, psychology, and emotional safety all point to the same fundamental truth. And once you understand this one reason, you'll stop chasing women who were never meant for you and start attracting women who genuinely respect you. Let's break it down. Forget the internet noise. Forget the lists of superficial requirements. A woman chooses a man for one foundational reason. Her nervous system feels safe around him. Not safe like he can fight someone. Safe like she can relax. She doesn't have to overthink. She doesn't feel judged. She doesn't have to control everything. She can be feminine without fear. She can trust his direction. She can rely on his emotional steadiness. Women don't fall in love with men they admire. They fall in love with men they feel regulated around. A man who steadies her world, not one who shakes it. This type of safety isn't weakness. It's strength with calmness, masculinity with clarity. The man who brings emotional stability wins without trying. When men hear women want to feel safe, they think softness. They think being overly emotional, constantly available, endlessly supportive. No, that's not safety. That's self-abandonment. Women feel safest with a man who has emotional control, self-respect, personal boundaries, a sense of direction in life, a stable inner world, consistency, not chaos. Women test men emotionally, not because they're cruel, but because they're checking. Does this man collapse when life gets heavy? If you lose your stability when she's emotional, her body shuts off attraction. If you stay grounded, her body relaxes automatically. That's the hidden biology behind attraction. Here's what most men never learn. A woman's body cannot feel desire for a man she doesn't trust emotionally. No safety equals no attraction. No stability equals no desire. You can be handsome, successful, educated, but if your energy is inconsistent, reactive, or insecure, her body shuts down emotionally. This is not logical, it's biological. Women bond through their nervous system. If you calm it, you win her. If you stress it, she pulls away. Simple, but powerful. Millions of men think, but I'm good to her. I treat her well. I'd never hurt her. Why wasn't that enough? Because being nice doesn't equal emotional safety. A woman can appreciate your kindness and still not choose you. Why? Because many nice men are emotionally reactive, approval-seeking, insecure beneath the kindness, lacking direction, easily overwhelmed, too accommodating, afraid of conflict. A woman doesn't choose the man who gives her everything. She chooses the man whose presence makes her body feel stable. A nice man who lacks inner stability becomes emotional work for a woman, and emotional work kills attraction. Here's the secret most men never master. Calmness is masculine. Clarity is masculine. Consistency is masculine. Women don't chase loud chaos. They chase quiet certainty. A man who speaks slowly, acts deliberately, doesn't over-explain, doesn't beg, doesn't fear silence, stands by his decisions, automatically signals emotional safety. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be the most handsome man in the room, but you must become a man who is not shaken by life or by her emotions. That trait alone separates you from 99% of men. A woman feels safe with a man who can say, "No, that doesn't work for me. I don't accept that behavior. I respect you, but this is my boundary." Weak men think boundaries push women away. Strong men know boundaries pull the right women closer. Women lose attraction when a man allows disrespect. A man has no standards. A man gives unlimited chances. A man abandons his identity for love. Because if a man can't protect his own peace, How can he protect a relationship? Boundaries equals structure. Structure equals safety. Safety equals attraction. Men think they must choose between being gentle or being strong. Wrong. Women choose men who are warm-hearted but unshakable, compassionate but firm, kind but not controlled. This combination is rare and irresistible. She must feel, I can trust him with my emotions because he can hold his own. If she feels like she has to hold you, the polarity dies instantly. Women fear becoming the emotional leader. They want to relax into your calm, not manage your storms. This one is hard for many men. Women choose men who want them, not men who need them. Neediness destroys attraction faster than anything else. A woman wants to join a man's life, not become his whole identity. A man with purpose, friends, hobbies, ambition, self-respect, a standard for his life, feels emotionally safe. A man with nothing but her feels emotionally dangerous. If losing her destroys you, she senses it, and her nervous system panics. Women are drawn to men who are full, not men who are empty. Life is stressful, relationships get heavy, emotions get complicated. The man who wins long-term is the man who remains composed. When chaos rises, most men overreact, break down, lash out, shut down, panic, become defensive. Women subconsciously read this as, I am not safe with him. But the man who can stay calm even when things get intense signals, I can handle life, I can handle challenges, I can handle my emotions, and I can handle yours too. That's the man she chooses without hesitation. It always comes down to one thing. Which man does her body relax with? Not who she laughs with, not who she thinks is nice, not who treats her best. Her nervous system answers before her mind does. Women choose the man who gives them emotional consistency, inner peace, certainty, direction, clarity, safety to be feminine, space to be vulnerable. That's the one reason behind everything else. Looks matter, money matters, ambition matters, but none of it matters more than emotional safety. Without it, she won't stay. With it, she will choose you above everyone else. Women aren't complicated. Their bodies simply respond to stability. If you want to become the man women choose, you don't need tricks, games, money, or perfection. You need inner strength, emotional clarity, and a grounded masculine presence. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe and join the brotherhood here at Unmasked Love, where men learn how to navigate emotional dynamics the right way. What trait do you think makes a woman feel safe with a man? Drop your comment below. And remember, a woman doesn't choose the loudest man, or the richest man, or the most charming man. She chooses the man whose presence feels like peace. Be that man.